Hi guys, Vanessa here and welcome to Passport Pages. And today I'm very excited to be bringing you my first ever best of the best adults only all-inclusive Cabo resorts. Interestingly, this was actually just supposed to be an adults only countdown, but the best adults only properties all happen to be all-inclusive as well, so win-win. And I've said this before, but I think Cabo has my favorite resorts, especially for all-inclusives with beautiful beaches, wonderful facilities, and great service and dining. So I'm very excited to share my rankings with you all. So as always, please sit back, relax, take some notes, and let's jump on in. Kicking off the list at number 6, we have Paradisus Los Cabos. This is a new resort for me. I just posted a more in-depth review in May. Check that out if you haven't already, but there's a lot to love about this property. First of all, it's located almost exactly equidistant between Cabo San Lucas and San Jose del Cabo, about a 15-minute drive to each and a 25-minute drive to the Cabo airport. So while not within walking distance to much, certainly within an easy drive. Plus, the property is in a quieter location away from most other Cabo mega resorts, which makes for a more relaxing stay. The property's 305 rooms are located in a 4-story building, which is formed in a U shape around both the gardens and beachfront pool. They've all been recently renovated and are very nice, and come standard with fully stocked minibars with 4 types of water, beer, coffee, tea, candy, and they always refill it at least once a day, sometimes twice, so it's never empty, a balcony or terrace, and they have swim-up options as well, which give you access to 3 pools. So very nice rooms overall, especially since they begin at $375 a night for garden view, which of course includes all meals and drinks. Heading outside, you'll find one of the only swimmable resort beaches in Cabo, which is a big reason this property made my list. And it has a couple dozen loungers as well as umbrellas for lounging, but this is a beach where you're going to want to spend more time in the water rather than lounging on the beach since it's such a rarity. The main pool is nice and big with plenty of loungers and cabanas, and staff is really good at clearing chairs whenever a guest vacates. Which brings me to another wonderful aspect of this resort. Their consistently wonderful, emphasis on consistent, service. Every staff member is super friendly and helpful, especially the pool attendants. They learn your drink preferences, and then will have your drink of choice ready as soon as you visit the pool each day. And you just feel really pampered, beginning right at check-in. If you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, they'll usually have a treat waiting in your room for you, and the staff will even sing happy birthday at every dinner unless you tell them otherwise. And speaking of dinner, the only reason this property is at the bottom of my list is due to its somewhat weak dining. While dining variety for dinner is great with 7 total options, including Mexican cuisine, a sushi option, gastrobar, and even 24-hour room service, the breakfast and lunch options aren't nearly as plentiful. You have the same buffet for breakfast, really good though, and 1 restaurant for lunch each day, plus a taco bar near the pool, and that's it. So it can grow old if you've booked a week-long stay. The good news is food quality is very good, just wish they had more options for earlier in the day. But overall, a very strong adults-only all-inclusive with nice rooms, wonderful service, and that unicorn swimmable beach in Cabo, helping it to just make my list. At number 5, we have Breathless Cabo San Lucas Resort and Spa. This resort actually made it to my top 3 resorts for singles in my singles resort countdown video from last month, but despite being great for singles, I think it's a very strong property for any adults-only all-inclusive getaway in Cabo, mostly because, as I said in that video as well, it's so consistently good in every category. So it sits near the Marina and Badano Beach, and I really recommend this location if you're looking for off-site entertainment and nightlife options with your adults-only Cabo vacation. But if you don't feel like leaving property, have no fear, because as with all Breathless resorts, you'll find quite a few on site with nightly DJ pool parties, live music and performances, fashion shows, and rooftop sunset socials. All 169 suites are really nice, just very modern and attractive, and are divided into two categories, the Allure or Exhale suites. The main difference in the category of rooms are the amenities. Allure suites will be cheaper, but still come with standard amenities like mini bars, while the Exhale suites have all the same amenities, but also include top-shelf liquor, plenty of snacks, and 24-hour access to the Exhale lounge. And then outside, you'll find two gorgeous infinity pools with wonderful ocean views. The freestyle pool is much livelier, where a DJ spins every day, and you'll find all-day parties. But there's that second pool, which offers a much more relaxed vibe if you need a break. And of course, you also have the option of a small but private beach area on Playa del Medano, which is also swimmable. I know it seems like I'm exaggerating about the lack of swimmable beaches in the Cabo area, but that's only because I tend to avoid properties where you can't swim in the ocean. But the main thing to know about this spot is this is a very high-energy, action-packed resort with lots of both daytime and nighttime events. There is always something going on. So if you're looking for a more relaxing adults-only experience, I have much better options for you on my list. However, if you're looking for a lot of fun and mingling and activity options on your adults-only vacation, you'll find this property also offers a stylish and modern setting with plenty of pampering and good service as well, bringing it in at number 5. Number 4, Secrets Puerto Los Cabos Golf and Spa Resort. Located 10 minutes outside San Jose del Cabo and 45 minutes from Cabo San Lucas, this property is a great option if you're looking for peace and quiet. So the resort sits on 18 acres, surrounded by mountains and great ocean views, and you'll check in at a guarded gate and then be greeted with a glass of champagne as you enter a very nice and elegant lobby. And then because it's such a large property, you'll be shuttled on a golf cart to your room, so immediately you'll experience very attentive service. The 500 rooms are all junior suites with sitting areas, and they're nice overall. I wouldn't call them a standout, but certainly nice, with daily stock minibars, a nightly turn-down service, and bathrooms also include standalone jetted tubs for two, which is a nice perk, especially if you're traveling as a couple. The beach here is really pretty. The surrounding water is a bright blue, and the beach itself is very wide and clean, so great for walks and lounging. But here's our first one, no swimming allowed as the currents are too strong, or this property would probably be in my top 3. But the good news is the main pool is huge, and most guests spend the day here lounging and grabbing drinks at the swim-up bar, and servers are really good about coming around for food and drink orders. The spa is a highlight, several couples treatment rooms, and a hidden outdoor relaxation area with jetted pools, underwater loungers, and fountains. It's the best spot on property. Nice activity options at this location with tequila tastings, Spanish lessons, and water aerobics, and you also have a handful of dining options, Italian, Mexican, Asian, and it's pretty much on par with the dining at most Secrets locations. Nothing spectacular, but it's satisfactory. So other than not being able to swim at the beach and the average dining, overall you get a very attractive property with incredible scenery in a relaxing environment, great pools, good service, and a wonderful location. Kicking off the top 3, we have Marquee Los Cabos. Located 15 minutes from San Jose del Cabo and 30 from the airport, the property is just beautiful, beginning with its circular stone driveway, huge open-air lobby where you can see through to a decorative infinity pool all the way out to the Sea of Cortez. The grounds are immaculate, great for wandering and exploring. You'll hear slow jazz being played, just a very elegant yet relaxing vibe to the property. And the 235 rooms even have a similar style, sophisticated with authentic local touches, and roomy as well, as they begin with junior suites, which have plenty of room to walk around, storage space, and sitting areas, and all rooms include fully stocked minibars, coffee with Mexican sweetbreads, very large soaking tubs in every bathroom, and nightly turn-down service as well. Outdoors, you have 2 beautiful infinity pools near the beach with plenty of loungers, great poolside restaurant with yummy options like nachos, guac, ceviche, and salads, and then a third circular pool sits in the middle of the property, and that's where you'll find most of the organized resort activities during the day. Things like volleyball, exercise classes, and even cornhole all happen here. Not gonna lie, the beach isn't great. Very few loungers, ocean isn't swimmable, but the fact that it ranks in the top 3 shows how strong of a property it is in every other category, with the exception of its very weak beach. Beautiful resort and grounds, very nice rooms, a peaceful and truly relaxing atmosphere with some activity options thrown in to keep it from being boring, all bringing it in at number 3. Number 2, Leblanc Spa Resort Los Cabos. Located right in that corridor again that's halfway between San Jose del Cabo and Cabo San Lucas, about 20 minutes to each and 30 minutes from the airport. And when you arrive, you'll find the property itself is very calm and peaceful, a very relaxing atmosphere everywhere, and the whole style is very simple but chic and elegant, which is carried into the rooms, which are very nice and all come with mini bars and balconies. And when booking, try to get a room on a higher floor if possible, because only the rooms on floors 3 and above have views above the pools to see the beach and ocean. Otherwise, you'll just be looking at the pool and trees. Each floor also has a dedicated major domo, and they're very helpful with any housekeeping needs you might have. Plus, they can even arrange a personalized aromatherapy program for your room, which is really nice. Unfortunately, again, the beach is not swimmable due to the strong surf, but the pool complex here is just beautiful. One of the nicest, laid out in the shape of leaves, right next to the beach, and the poolside service is great. I saved dining for last because it's some of the best at any all-inclusive, not just adults only. Everything is delicious, and the restaurants themselves are very elegant and just beautiful, perfect for an adults-only atmosphere. So overall, this is a wonderful all-inclusive, very peaceful, attractive. I'd even say you feel indulgent and luxurious when you're here. You get a very elevated experience compared to most all-inclusives. And number 1, I'm so excited to talk about Gran Velas Boutique Los Cabos. Opened in December of 2023, it's the only adults-only property in the Velas brand of the 3, and with only 79 guest rooms, it's a very boutique-sized and intimate property. As soon as you arrive, you'll feel like you're in a luxury boutique resort rather than your typical all-inclusive, as every single amenity and detail is very high-end and luxurious. Some examples include a Dyson hairdryer, molten brown toiletries, which are always in my favorite properties, welcome bottles of wine and mezcal, even an aromatherapy diffuser, nightly turn-down service, and a personal concierge who you can contact via WhatsApp. So you definitely feel pampered in every way as soon as you arrive. And all 79 suites are over 900 square feet and offer private terraces with either a jacuzzi or plunge pool. All the dining is excellent, per usual for Velas properties, but the real standout is their breakfast buffet at Del Mar, with dishes like ceviche and chilaquiles. It's definitely not your typical breakfast buffet, but just so good. Plus, with Gran Velas right next door, you can dine at any of their options, so you definitely won't run out of places to eat. The centerpiece of the property is their oceanfront infinity pool. Guests just kick back with a book or drink from the pool bar and spend most of the day here. So I know many guests, ourselves included, really wanted an adults-only option from the Velas brand, and not only did they listen, but I think they've done an excellent job with this place, making it my number 1 adults-only all-inclusive in Cabo. So I really hope this ranking helps you all enjoy some wonderful adults-only all-inclusive vacations. I really enjoyed making it, and if you'd like to see similar videos, drop a comment or suggestion, and please give a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. This is Vanessa for Passport Pages. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon. Bye, guys.